Hello YouTubers. Thought I'll take some time today since it wasn't raining and do a quick garden update. As you can see, the strawberries are doing quite well. They're actually finna put me another run on them. Good thing about the strawberries, they're ever bearing, so I should be able to enjoy these bad boys throughout the season. The collards have been giving me some good eatings. Asparagus are coming along. The garlic is looking quite nicely, and so are the peppers between them. I've already started picking some of my cayenne peppers and my horn peppers. What I really enjoy about this season the most, though, is, again, most of these plants come from me planting by seed, or for ones that I had last year where I saved the seeds. The peppers and tomatoes, the onions, bulbing up quite nicely. Carrots are doing quite well. So we can take a quick peek at something, see how they're looking in there. This one's quite close. Might need to do some pulling to separate some of them. Not sure if you can see that on the video or not, but they're starting to size up. My oregano's doing nicely. So are tomatoes I got throughout the beds. These are some of the ones I just put out. A couple of San Marzanos and Romas. Good look at the celery, doing well here. And also back there with tomatoes, I got a couple of celeries doing well. Growing Brussels sprout for the first time in a raised bed up on the ground before. I've never done any kind of Brussels sprouts in a container. Knowing how long they take to grow, that's going to be interesting. More peppers. Some of the Persian lime lettuce, or I guess called the romaine lettuce. A little cabbage tucked in over here. More kale. That's one of the early jerseys, I think. More carrots. Eggplant sneaking in right there. And another one right there. Zucchini. Another tomato plant. A couple peppers. More oregano stuck in right there. My kale's just doing wonderful. So has been my smoothie container right there. And these have been doing this awesome. Some of them are dropping early, but now they're starting to get a little better size and starting to hang on in there, so hopefully that's passed. A couple more eggplants I threw in right there. Look at the amaranth, looks really nice. So is the quinoa. Some more lettuce. Swiss chard. and a couple of beets. And I got some pretty nice cucumbers over there that should be making their way up the fence real soon. Doing quite well. The Japanese long cucumber, the lemon cucumbers, and the Boston pickling cucumbers. Couple of self-watering plants over here. Bit of Homestead 24s. Wow, look at my spaghetti squash. And a yellow squash right there. A couple more. Peach is looking pretty good. Salt apples. Some more tomatoes. Another sunburst squash. Got some beans over here. That should be running up their trails real soon. And a watermelon or two. Stuck in the ground. A couple lettuce, radish. Right here I have some bush beans, blue lake beans. More cucumbers, the Japanese long, the lemon, and the Boston. A couple more tomatoes in buckets. Oh, that's looking really good. Haven't tried it yet. Some more of my peppers I got out. And a couple of suckers are stuck in the ground. They've been there for about a week and a half. They're doing really well as far as my tomatoes. Spinach is starting to get a couple little side shoots. I've been all over that kale. It's still doing real well. Another quinoa. Two zucchini plants. I did rotate a lot of my herbs back there, give them a little more shade. Tomatoes are doing awesome. To be this far along with the weather we've had, it's just amazing. And as you can see when you look at my beds, I have a little bit of everything. Trying to maximize the space. Doing a little bit of it from experience. Some plants provide shade, some companion quite well with others. And some of them, hey, just experiment, have a little fun with it. That's what gardening's about, having fun. I have out here this year the Super Italian. I have the Romas. I have the San Marzano, the Polish Linguini, and the Almond Paste. And I have probably about 5 of each of those plants I just named, if not more in some categories. So I can do a little taste comparison when it comes to the sauces. So I can narrow it down to just 2 of them next year. Right now, as I count my tomato plants up, I have about 68 tomato plants in the ground and about another 10 in the buckets. Let's go out here and take a nice little look at this corn. It's about time to give it an update. Look at this corn. I tell everybody it's 64 corn plants and 16 square feet. I was wrong, it's 65. When I was planting, I remember planting these two, thinking that one of them looked a little beat up, but they're both doing just fine. And when you start looking in here, they're all putting on one or two side shoots. Let's go around this way to get a little better look. Around here they got saying knee high by the 4th of July. These are above my knees. And June is just getting started. 65 plants. Corn plants. Doing an awesome job. The way the sun hits them, they all get their share. Another big thing is compost tea, compost tea, compost tea, and more compost tea. I've been feeding these bad boys every 5 days religiously, making sure that I get them the right nutrition so they don't actually start to tassel up on me early. So far, so good. So far, so good. The wind is blowing quite a bit right now. Let me step back. But they're so wound up together that the leaves have not been flapping around, being a major issue. When they first started off, I had, when they're small stage, I had to worry about some of them falling over. I would come out and add some compost to it, stand it back up, pat it in pretty good, and keep it going. One good thing about the side shoots, they actually act like stabilizers. Like that right there, you see down there, that's a side shoot on this one right here. So it kind of keeps it from falling over in that direction. But so far, so good. I will tell you that I've been extremely happy with how everything's been growing and taking root here. Hopefully it continues. I can tell you the spider likes it. What kind of spider is that? I'll be careful when I pull my corn out later on in the season. Oh, doesn't look too friendly. But anyway, thank you for watching. Happy gardening. Stay blessed. And I'm looking forward to seeing y'all journeys as they go. Happy gardening.